it's like an English exam, which kind of allows them to study in the UK. And the overall score here is 10, but that makes 7.5. So, actually, when I enrolled my son here, I'm not here to talk about any school. My son was in Hillcrest. He did his junior secondary 1, 2, 3. But as a junior secondary 3, when they usually write the junior exams, I was not comfortable with how my son's academic was turning out. My son was left behind in the school. My son was not doing well because of his personality. He's a very shy type. He doesn't come out, very well. So I was not okay. And when I had to leave Port Harcourt to come and live with my husband here, I told him, no, I cannot continue with my son in this way because I'm very, very aware of education. I wanted to become a kind of education. I wanted to give them. So unfortunately, I didn't even know about short foot. So somehow I got here about this school and I brought him here. And when Muda came here with his sister, he was just 12 plus. I knew how elated he was in the science school here. He was not confident to speak out, he was not happy to come to school. And up until he left here at grade 11, I saw a dramatic change in my son. And let me not even go to my daughter, of course you all know she's tough. Genocide, anywhere you take her, she will deliver. I'm not scared of her. But I was a bit skeptical about Muda. So I decided to try him in the GCE before the wire, and I was shocked that Muda was able to make 2 Bs in maths and English, and then 2 Cs in CRE and government. And he just left a week ago. He's well settled. Thank God I have my older son there. So who is, seeing that God is in his master's, so he's watching over him, and should have been a perfect help for me. So he's well settled, and when I now call him, because I call him almost every day, and he's like, Mommy, allow me be, I'm okay. So when I call him, and I want to inquire about how he's doing and how he studies, because he has started studies, he's like, Mommy, do you know that, or he has a project which he has to present at the end of March. Most of his homework, some of his projects are about presentations. He has to do research. He has to make a presentation in his class. They want to share them in groups. He has to lead the group. And I asked him, how are you going to cope? How you're going to do what? He said, Mommy, all those presentations I was doing in short, all those having to go back and research, all those things. I'm so glad that I was doing them. And really, let's not live in denial. Let's be able to identify, what we want for our children, and let's go all out to it, irrespective of what is going to cost us. My kids coming here is something I'm so proud of. I'm so happy that I took that bold step to bring them here. And unfortunately, I still have 2 children back there, and I know what they are going through. I know what my other 2 kids are going through, and I'm still praying that my husband will let me, with time, be able to move them there, because they are not happy going to school. And I compared my 2 kids and the ones here, and I can see the difference. So please, Muda is well settled, and I'm so proud that I took that decision to bring my children there. And he actually sends his greetings back to Mr. Mark. His master. Yes, his master. And he also said, I should tell Mr. Brown that thank you for all the talking to Muda. Muda do this, Muda do that, all the pushing him on, and he's so grateful to everybody that have touched his life in short term. And me especially, I'm so happy. It's like having a child in the university, and it's like, So, I'm so happy. That's all I have to say, really.